Welcome to the grind, fellow warriors. This is episode 6 of the Gold Contract Goldlocked challenge. A quick recap of what we did in the last episode. So, we were able to finish the first of the Mega Skinning Frenzy 200 Leather Gathering contract, a rank 3 contract. We were also able to pull off finishing both of the Crazy Chef for 40 food. And as always, we will begin with rolling the rank 1 rewards first. So let's get it out of the way so we can get back into playing. Oh, that's actually one of the best ones we can get right now. 500 gold minus for the zone lock. And another one. Let's hope for 2 new challenges or maybe a zone modifier, because we are soon able to... Okay, that's also really nice. 250 gold off from buying the next alt. So I still remember last time when we got a rank 3 reward, we got tax return 3%. Which would have been really nice if the tax collector would have had 100,000 gold. That would have been absolutely awesome, or maybe 500,000 gold. Now the tax collector had 0. But let's roll and hope for... I would really love like a zone roll modification, or maybe just a reduced price for unlocking a new zone. Let's see what we get. And as always, this spinning wheel lags a little bit in the beginning. Wow, this is actually pretty interesting. So we can unlock, well, it says challenges, but it means contract, but we can unlock 3 new contracts, but we can save it for later, and I'm actually not sure if I want to save. I think I want to save that actually a little bit. So here we got the contract picker, so let's spin and see what we get. Are we gonna end up with fishing? Oh, this is a different one. And actually, we cannot complete this challenge right now because we have no fishing schools available in our current zone. Meaning we will actually re-roll for another challenge that we can actually complete. So let's re-roll. Got the kill count, really nice, because I was actually thinking about going out, killing the elementals and see if we can get a viable copper farm going. So here is the rank picker, and let's just go. I would actually hope for like a higher level for this one. And a rank 1 kill, so that's actually like probably the worst one we could have gotten. And here we are. So as you can see, I updated the gold target to 3,750 gold for both the zone and the alt, because we got a 750 gold reduction for those. So we are actually getting pretty close to unlocking the alt character, because I really want to unlock the first alt character in this zone where it is the cheapest to unlock. Let's head in on the character, and we will be able, like, first we will just empty out the mailbox. One thing to do, see if we sold anything. This is like maybe 1 hour after the end of the last episode. So the recordings are all like done, all the past recordings are done in the same day. So we sold 2 items, a few malachite and some chunk of boar meat. So, and our bags are pretty much empty. And the plan for right now, so let's get our kill decks. So we're gonna focus on the session. We just need any 100 mobs. Any 100 mobs will do. It's a rank 1. It shouldn't take us too long, and the plan is going to be to do like a split farm, because we still need a lot of the light leather. So we are gonna be focusing on the pigs and on the elementals. So we will do them in a sort of like a cycle. Just cycling through with like all the boars. See if we can get this last boar. Yes, we got him. And one ran back, so definitely not worth it. And of course these will also count towards like the total amount of kills. And we still don't have the flying ability, so we need a little bit more before we get into like a stage where we can actually now we need to just heal ourselves real quick and also apply the other debuff. And now they should be starting to die pretty fast. I actually have to check one thing real fast, so I'm gonna... So yeah, everything seems fine. I just have my speakers muted and I wasn't sure if I recorded the audio of everything that was before, so I just had to check that real quickly. Let's just take care of these like boars real fast. I use the treants and what's it called, the starfall, to just quickly take down these pigs. And here we right now, it's mostly the light leather is what we are after. So that we are at least slowly working towards getting all the light leather. Because all these mobs are already like pretty damaged from the start, it should be enough for us to just use the Sunfire to hit like all the targets. And I have to be really careful because they seem to be wanting to run back. Okay, so we got to level 19. Let's put in our talent point. I think, yeah, I need to now, I really want the Twin Moons. I think that can improve our farming speed, so I have to really get that one. And now we got the rebirth skill as well. So we have both revive and rebirth, but probably won't be needing them because we are only playing by ourselves. And let's see how quickly we can actually get the copper ore by killing these like the earth elementals. And I would of course want to stack them all as closely as possible to each other, because that of course helps with the... Oh, and we also got some deep rock salt, but seems to not be too valuable. Getting the extra range for pulling like this would be actually very useful. It's a little bit difficult to get them all together around. They really love to like run away. we are already up to like 18 copper in 3.5 minutes. Like maybe like 5 at a time is about what's optimal. Trying to target the ones with the highest health, just add an extra moonfire on top. Yeah, the deep rock salt seems to be like coming up of almost every single kill here. We can get that last stack up here. Oh. And that's the end of these. So let's run back, kill the boars, and then hopefully the first like patch of these elementals have spawned again. And I think this route is probably one of the best that we can do right now before we have the flying mount. We just run straight back up to the camp where the boars are located. Wondering if we can have some copper around here. Doesn't seem to be anything there right now. And now the next question is, have the boars respawned? No, they have not respawned in that amount of time. But we do seem to have quite a bit of the elementals left. Or here again. So I'm not sure if it's like every group, but a lot of the groups are at least back. That one had really high high health. Yeah, it definitely seems like all the groups are not quite like spawning just at the same timetable. Which is like not the best for us actually for this. So 7.5 minutes in, we are at 40 copper. So it's pretty steady rate. And all things considered, we don't have flying yet. So with flying, we could definitely add something else to this. And we actually also, yeah, we hit the kill count. Yeah, we have 83 kills this session. So we actually very soon complete that challenge or contract. So when we have that completed, I actually want to roll for another one like right away. Let's also check our played time. We have 13 minutes until we can roll for a playtime challenge. So for a new challenge for the next hour. So I will absolutely be rolling for like both of those new challenges at the same time when that happens. So, but I will leave the reward for the kill challenge, the roll for that for later, just to speed things up. I just feel it's when I'm here grinding, I just want to focus on the grind. Just run past by these. They're spawning behind us actually, so I think there is actually some kind of like dynamic. Well, these are for a quest, so I think there is like dynamic spawns for these, because it seems like when I'm killing, new ones are popping up, but it's just that the area for these is just a really big area. Just a really big area from where I can. A little bit annoying the fact that they like bounce you back all the time when you're trying to mine. 57. So let's say 50 ores. This is like 500 copper ore per hour. About, without flying, and a lot of the time is actually spent running back. And we also have gotten 48 deep rock salt, which we can sell for like 3 or 4 silver each. Well, that's not too much. We got 2, 3 like items that we can try to sell. So yeah, not too bad. That's like close to, well, it's like 700 something gold per hour. And now let's add these boars into the kill. I can pretty much kill all these boars in just one, like almost in like one big pull. And the boars will give me more experience as well, because they are killed from full health. Now let's head back down to the elementals. We have a copper vein that has spawned up here. The elementals are not quite spawning fast enough. So either that means that we would have to do something like more in between to make this like, you know, like super efficient. Yeah, now we killed this one group and another just spawned, so it's obviously like dynamic spawns. So I think this could be pretty decent farm if you could get like more people coming here, like killing all the time, killing all of them. Now another one spawned behind us. Let's see if we can get pull on these as well. And I guess we also now have, yeah, now we have also finished the 100 kills for this session. But I'm still waiting for my playtime, for like 7 more minutes for my playtime to reach the next hour, so we can unlock the next contract. But because I finished this contract before the next hour, I will roll for 2 new contracts. So in 7 minutes I will get 2 new contracts. That's going to be very, very helpful. Because otherwise the only thing that we can do is like keep on skinning. And I just feel like I've been doing like so much skinning that I want to hopefully get something else. What do we have in there? Just one loot. Oh, worn leather bracer worth 40 gold. And we get this copper again. We've been doing this for like 16 minutes and we have quite a bit of leather and quite a bit of copper ore already. But it seems like with killing all the boars and the slow running, I think the actual like amount of copper ore is probably around 300 or 400 for this. You can probably get more with flying if you have like fast flying. You can just circle around this zone and you can probably get more. Oh, we got a lucky spawn behind us. Oh, come on, let's get the targeting going. Right targets. Let's use everything because we have quite a lot of them. That one guy, he ran back, so we get a new... We get new kills behind us also all the time. That's something we have to look out for all the time, if they just spawn when we kill something. Only bad thing is we don't get any experience from mining the elementals. Let's head back and see if the pigs have respawned. How is our playtime doing? 58 minutes. I should actually just make a simple macro for what can we use? The leaf maybe. Played, save, save. Oop. Did we get that to work? Played, okay, now we get it to work. So now I can just click that to see when the time is, when we have the right time for got another one of the crude bastard swords. I think we had 2 of those already. Okay, let's combine all of these. So we have 41 leather and we need 10 more seconds. That means it's time to roll the 2 new challenges or contracts. 2 new. I keep on saying challenges, but I mean contracts. So let's open the contract picker and spin the first contract. So we need 2 new contracts. Wow, okay, this is gonna be fun. Dungeon Danger. Complete a dungeon using Dungeon Finder. That's a special one. That's actually the only time I'm allowed to use the Dungeon Finder and play with other players. So I added that in just to create a little bit of a mix. That's probably going to be next video content. Because right now I just want to do the farms. Do we get it again? Okay, we got 2 of those. So now all we need to do is we need to roll for which ranks, pretty much how many times should we run the dungeons with a random, with like the group. Let's see. Okay, first one is a rank 3. And to translate that into amount of times, a 2. So that is, the first one is 4 times. Rank 2 means 2 times. So we have what that means pretty much. While these challenges or contracts are active, we have access to the Dungeon Finder for running 6 dungeons. That's going to help us with gear, which is going to make us farm faster, plus we have a chance to get stuff that otherwise would maybe be unavailable to us. However, what I'm not too sure about is I cannot choose, well currently I can only choose Dragonflight dungeons, but what I would want to do, but I cannot choose a specific dungeon from like this expansion or things that we have unlocked. So I guess what we will be running is random time walking dungeons from Cataclysm. And just to get an idea of how long does it take us as a boomkin to get into one of these, it's okay, so we get a pretty fast queue for that. We are not gonna do it right now, but we will absolutely do it later. I will update the contract board with those dungeons after this episode. Now what we have to focus on is just getting as many kills on these elementals as possible. But we will absolutely do the dungeon contracts, because that's the only way to get them out of our contract board, so we can use the feature for only having a maximum of like 2 contracts, so we can like get a steady rate of new contracts coming like all the time. Because that's like a very important feature for us to really get like a lot of contracts. We need to keep the amount of contracts down. But once I hit level 20, when I can start flying, I'm gonna start also flying to the other like patch of the boars. That way we can get like more leather and less copper, but we just need to right now farm a lot of copper, because that's like the #1 thing that sells and that makes us money in this zone. Because we still need like close to 1,000 gold to unlock the alt, and we also need another like 2,000 gold to unlock the next zone, and that's gonna mean like about 1,000 copper ore, and we currently have 100. Because as much as the completing the contracts can help us, it's not gonna be like the solution for everything. It's not going to help us through everything, but it can help us a little bit. Now let's just get these 2 as well. And we are like already half the way to level 20. So I'm really looking forward to flying. I think that's going to really be a game changer for us. Let's see if we can try. They really wanna run back so fast, these mobs. I don't like it when they run back. One there with a little bit extra. Cracked short bow. Oh, 15 gold. Yeah, and the riding speed for the travel form is just also really slow, so sure if I can really reach over there, but let's see. Let's pick up the copper ore on the way. I might actually run to the other side and pick up the boars on the other side too. So right now, like, getting more leather is also like important, so we can get the skinning frenzy contract done. And maybe we can also, if we get lucky with like a dungeon that we will get, we might actually be able to... Okay, right there we have a copper ore. Yeah, if we get lucky with the dungeon, we might find a dungeon that helps us with like getting more leather. That one just seems a little bit too far out of the way. But so far in like half an hour we have gotten like 126 copper ore, and that's just with the like slow running. So there is absolutely room for improvement to those stats. Pick up some pigs out here. Gonna have them focusing on the treants. Also, let's add some heals to myself and keep on going. Gonna pull all the piggies. Now we need to heal. And maybe use a bark skin. We also have found like 13 boar ribs, which is like 40 gold just in those two. And now let's run over to the other side where we have more boars. We got another one of those recipes. We already have like 3 of them, and they don't seem to be... I'm not sure if we can even sell that, but we're at least going to train that on our first alt character. I'm like most likely going to create a monk for that purpose. Okay, let's get the last one over there. Now we can move backwards so we don't lose any of them. I didn't get that one. Interesting. Let's go for the starfall. Pull the rest of the piggies. So get the sunfire on all of them. More starfall. Oh. The price of the light leather is like going down. Or like currently it's at like 120. But I guess it's just someone who's posting a few just to sell them real fast. And just 2.5 more bars until we get level 20. Then we can really see how efficient this farm can be. Because right now the thing that's taking a lot of time is not... I wouldn't say it's the killing, it's more the... Well, the mining is also taking a lot of time, but I think it's like if we could just like fly and whoop, that would save us like 10 seconds. Okay, we got any of the copper ores here back? No, not yet. Copper ores are currently sitting at like 1.5 gold each. Not like too bad. Means it's like a guaranteed like 1.2, 1.2. I always lose this pack. It seems like I never learn. Now I lost a lot of the packs. That's actually... Yeah, now I'm just losing them left to right. I just cannot pull all of these to the middle. They just run back. But I'm not learning. I'm not learning fast enough. Just pull them back and see if we can... The only bad thing here is like we only get like partial experience, but that's also why we can kill them so fast. But and yet again we have a copper on this specific like pillar, and they are not like you can just run straight through them and then they don't aggro us. Just see if we can get like 5 packs here. Hunting rifle. Not worth anything. And we haven't actually been to Ragefire Chasm, but I'm not sure if we can solo that dungeon yet, to be honest. It's or maybe we could, but I don't think it's like worth it in a way. But for something like this, to get the talent where the Moonfire will hit like 2 targets would be actually very, very useful. Okay, these are a little bit higher on health. And then we go back to the pig farm that's further away. I think actually almost we can get the level up just by taking care. Oh, that one decided to move over there, which is absolutely fine. I guess that's to mess me up if I was botting. Look at this, now all of them spawned right behind me. All of them spawned. I think that has something to do with like the server, like it's like the server, like everything just reset at once. So then we are absolutely gonna stay here and just farm more of the copper ore. Since I guess that had something to do with the server, just like because also the copper right there is back. Maybe it switched us from like one... What are they called? Like the layer. We probably switched layers. And for farming this, actually layer switching could be like a thing. Oh, and of course it ran back. He ran back with like 1 hit point. Okay, let's just take care of these then. Use the treants just to speed it up a little bit. Practice sword. Another 10 gold maybe, if we're able to sell it. The copper was right here. So yeah, the next episode we will absolutely at least complete like 2 of the random dungeons. Okay, now I know I cannot pull them further away than this, because they will just run back. They already ran back. So I have to pull that guy. Yeah, I was able to actually pull him again before he decided to get back to full health. But yeah, for gold, this is actually... Oh, can we get that? We got 2 drops. The axe, 25, both 25 gold each. That's of course if we manage to sell the... to sell them. We can maybe pull this back, and this back into the middle. So I'm really hoping actually to, if we can unlock like Stranglethorn Whale, that would be probably the best zone to unlock. Because in there we have the Sulgruber raid. Or is it like a heroic dungeon? I'm not sure. But that gives us something that we can run like daily. Or, well, we can farm the dungeon. But we can also we can farm the actual dungeon, but we can also, and now we got level 20. Really nice. And we unlocked a lot of things like Alterac Valley, Eye of the Storm, Isle of Conquest, Battle for Winter Grasp. So we unlocked a lot of interesting things. Bark Skin, I'm never going to hibernate anything, so that's like just a waste of a point. We're not gonna AoE heal. A little bit of stamina, but this leads down, like, that leads just further down. So let's just open up the tree. Open up the talent tree a little bit more. So now... Okay, I don't yet have my... So how can we start flying? That's now the big question. How can we start flying? Spellbook. Travel form, shapeshift, aquatic form, flight form, passive. Your travel form allowed you to fly and increase your movement speed. Okay. Oh! So we are a bat. We are not flying like full speed yet. But I guess that comes at like a later level. But this is already going to like... And I need to absolutely, if I can change the setting, to cancel the shapeshift, because... in. Let's just make sure we kill all of these before we pull more. We need to get the okay, but we are level. Oh, a lot of my stuff. Carpenter's Malice, 10 gold. Ooh, Charger's Cloak. 4,500 region sale average. So that's also part of the Chargers set, which we got another piece of like earlier, which also sold for a lot. And those seem to come from these boars. Like the Chargers items. But now with the flying, we can actually like a lot faster get over to the other side. So that means like running on the ground is like no longer gonna be a thing. But I feel like this is the 100 like 50% fly speed. I think that this is like that fly speed. Let's just drop the trees down there so they can take care of fighting those. And I can just pull like all the boars right here. Now we need to bark skin up and start to heal ourselves, otherwise we are going to absolutely 100% die. So we are pushing like pretty hard right here. And we got some patchwork shoes. Not worth really anything. Now with the flying we can actually like move around a little bit more and get some more copper. While we just wait for the boars to respawn. Yeah, this flying is absolutely wonderful.
Adventurers, we shall depart for the Dragon Isles shortly.
Not sure how many times I've heard that phrase. We shall depart for the Dragon Isles shortly. Okay, let's just pull everything together in the middle. Yeah, right now we can just get into like different places and just oh no, we have one up there. Really? Oh, nice crit. Going down there was maybe not the let's have the trees take care of them while I mine a little bit. Wondering if there is like any special kind of drops from these harpies, because some of the mobs they do have some special, they do of course have some special things that are only coming from like precisely them. Let's go for the... Oh, someone is flying real fast compared to our slow flying. In here we have like four notes of copper. And actually our gear is like slowly like breaking. Taking a lot of damage. Something really wants to kill us here. Oh, they actually respawned. They actually respawned on us. That one too. So I think I cannot just clear the entire cave because they just keep on coming. So I should just focus on mining. Killing like one and mine whatever it's guarding. Yeah, because now another one spawned. And another one. Now we can just get out. Let's just get out. Yeah, and our cat form is like hitting for nothing. With the debuff, they are actually pretty... They're a little bit dangerous. Let's just head back around this way and go back for the boars again. Let's head back around this way and go for the boars. Can we get to that one? Oh, what? Lovely. Where's like... That's like close to 400 gold right there in copper ore alone. From this session, so that's not too bad. And we have no like optimal like farming route or anything. We're just a little bit ad hoc running around. Now the pigs should be back as well, so we can... Yeah, but this instant like flying form is going to be absolutely a lifesaver for... Let's just pull these, start at the back. Let's throw down this, that, and now let's just start to go for more. That one is always a little bit difficult to catch. We're almost halfway through with the light leather. I just love this boar farm. It's if this was like hyper spawning, I could stand here like for 1 hour and probably get 1000 leather. At least it's gonna be much faster now that I can fly around and do like multiple different things. We just saved like so much time right here, just getting here. I guess could actually save the treants for a little bit later when I do this, cause oh, I can stack the starfalls even. That's that I didn't know. So that just means more damage. Okay, this is... We are soon like coming up on the 1 hour mark, so I think I'm gonna just finish doing all the elementals like one more time. And that's going to be it for today. Both for today and for this video, to be more specific. Here I have to be real careful because I don't wanna lose any of them. Especially when they like to bounce me around. Another pellet rifle. It feels like I've gotten a lot of the random just transmogs from this zone. Oh, we had a ore up here actually. I can already feel like with the flying mount we are already like leveling up so much faster. Because we are just getting like so much quicker between the objectives. So like right now we're just saving time. Oh, we got that one just once, so we can actually kill like these three. And another plans for the copper chain vest. In a little way, I feel like that's almost, you know, like a meme. Like a meme item, like the copper chain vest. We're getting more of the pellet rifles as well, they just keep on coming. Sort the bags out and see a little bit what we have been getting. We have like one hunting rifle, one pellet rifle. Didn't we get like, oh, it's still here. Pellet rifle. Just go for the copper ore right here. We are almost like, well, 250 copper ore in 1 hour. That's, and not like targeting the copper like all the time as well. And we are also very close to like 1000 gold. It's absolutely possible we have that in our mailbox. It's absolutely possible that we actually have the 1000 in our mailbox. I just feel like we cannot get the last group together with this bull. Tribal boots. Ooh, a 900 gold transmog. Well, someone trying to sell them for 139,000, I feel like that's a little bit like overkill, but 1000 gold we can absolutely take for them. And we can actually, I think, use the... Can use Hearthstone to get back. So actually this time around we only completed the kill count. Collect traders' tenders from the collector's cache and enter the trading post. We just got that quest, I don't know from where. Let's browse the goods from this guy. If it's something like cheap that I just get like more than one of, I'm just going to sell like the extra ones, because it's just like to... The chance of selling like all of them is just like not... And I'm definitely not gonna be able to sell all of these recipes. We can sell those. Okay, the rest can actually go to the auction house. Except for the light leather, which is for the contract. So I can sell that later. But let's start with posting everything up. So we are gonna start with just like manually posting all of the transmogs. That seems like a fair price. That's a fair price. That's a fair price. That's also a very fair price. 25 gold. You can probably get like 10 for that. There is someone selling it for 25, so we want to undercut. Because we really want our sales. Okay, these are... So I'm already selling like a lot of these, but okay, let's just throw it up and see what happens. Hunting rifle, it's like a 10 gold item. The pellet rifle, 5 gold item. That's like more like a 35. 15 seems pretty fair. These shoes should go for 35. Here is now the Charger's cloak. Regen sale average is 4,500, so let's just see if we can get that. This chest piece is like a 10 gold. Loose chain bracers is also a 10 gold item. The tribal boots, well, they are not worth 100,000, but we can try for the 20,000. That's like the regen sale average. If we would get that, it would be crazy, but it's a very slow seller. For this belt we get the 25. Let's jump into TSM and run the post scan. Just have to look what we are posting. So the elemental earth, we are not selling our spices, we are not selling the light leather. We can sell the scrap because it's worth a lot. The light hides we should absolutely sell. Skip the linen cloth. We're gonna sell the boar ribs. Sell the deep rock salt. Yeah, 4 silver is fine. Elemental water is fine. Malachite is fine. And I wanna check the actually manually for selling when we have this many copper ores. We wanna really see like, yeah, we can get like 187 for them, like, so it's a few extra silver that we can get if we put them at 187. Seems like that's where most of the ores that are for sale. There's also a lot for 299. I don't think we can push it that high because we want a fast sale, but this is still like, we got copper ore for 500 gold in 1 hour. Which is not bad, that's not a bad result at all. Plus all the rough stones, which we can probably get. We can get 5 silver each for them, like currently, maybe even 6. We can try for 6, because they're gonna be selling overnight. Let's first check how much the value of all our auctions are right now. Let's go to TSM, look at auctions. Okay, we currently, with one like pretty big ticket item that I'm not 100% sure of, we actually have a total of 31,000 gold on the auction house right now. A lot of that is like just gray junk stuff, but let's go to the mailbox and see if we have sold any items like that. Okay, what have we sold? We sold malachite, tiger's eye shadow gem. So gems, we sold all the raptor eggs again, we sold all the copper ore again, we sold the light hides, and we have actually sold 3 low value pellet rifle, patchwork bracers, and notched sword. So we actually got like 10 gold from our transmogs, and this is also going to mean we are currently pushed over 1,000 gold. And I'm just gonna check real quick because this is the last thing for today. We currently need 1,750 gold for our old character, and we need 2,000 gold to unlock the next zone. So if we have some luck tonight with selling the stuff, I'll probably record another episode tomorrow in the morning. Then it's absolutely possible that we will okay, not that I know what that is, but let's see. And we get a quest. Meet someone in Gadgestan. Well, we're not gonna be able to get there for a very long time. But it's absolutely possible that tomorrow morning, when I start recording the next episode, that we 100% will get the alt character because we have so much stuff. It's even possible that we actually can unlock the next zone if we get a few lucky sales among like these like bigger ticket items or around the 50 gold items. With that said, thank you very much for watching this. If you have watched this video all the way to the end, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. I'm also always open for suggestions about new contract ideas, reward ideas from completing contracts, or in general if you have some wishes or some ideas on where to take this series. But we are very close right now to leaving this zone, and I really hope that we are able to finish completing Durotar tomorrow and finding a really new nice zone with some new nice grinds. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Good night or have a good day, whatever time of day you're watching. Thank you.